Taurus, welcome to your tarot reading. This will be a general tarot reading for the sign of Taurus. Welcome in if you've never been here, and also welcome back if you have. So, as I said, this will be a general reading. I'm going to start with a few oracles. If you don't care for the oracle cards, you can just skip ahead using the timestamps below. I believe whatever message you need now is the one that will appear, so I try not to label them too hard, okay? I try to kind of go with the flow, and I go with the direction that Spirit guides me. Okay, Taurus, let's get on with this. We're gonna take a look with the tarot cards into what you've got going on, maybe some past things you've been dealing with, some situations, and then a look into your future energies as well. So let's see. Messages for Taurus. What does Taurus need to know? So we have Raven Spirit. That one there is about truth, okay? Similar to the Ace of Sword kind of energy. Maybe you've been searching for the truth. Maybe you're trying to live more authentically, okay? Next, we have Water Spirit, Manifesting Dreams. Such a cute card. Manifesting things into your life. Always a good energy to be in. We'll see more about that when I pull the tarot cards. We'll see what else we get. And then we have Standing Stones Passage. Taurus, I'm here to say there are lots of people going through passages at this time. Now, we all go through passages, but what I'm saying is there's changes that are happening. Part of that could be, we're starting to get into the fall equinox time, which is September. So energy does shift and change. Okay, everything changes, nothing stays the same. So maybe the passage or the path you're on for some of you, Taurus, might be setting out to find the truth about what you should manifest in your life, okay? So far, you're looking good, Taurus. Let's see what we're going to get with the tarot cards. Messages for Taurus. What does Taurus need to know right now, please? Temperance. That Temperance angel, all about patience, okay? This is universal energy, which says a lot of the times we don't have control. We do have control. We have free will. That's not what I meant to say. Let me clarify. This is kind of, sometimes the temperance energy can be, the universe steps in to kind of teach you some patience, okay? You know that old saying, patience is a virtue, Taurus. As an Aries, I'm here to say it's difficult. Definitely not the strong suit of an Aries person. But anyhow, so the reason for this is sometimes we have to have patience with things that are happening around us or to us, in our lives, in order to learn certain lessons, learn new things, to learn the truth, okay? So let's see what else. Messages for Taurus. What else does Taurus need to know? Three of Cups. That's a celebration type of energy. Some of you may be hanging out with friends, family, birthday parties, whatever it is. What else? So far, you're pulling the water. Yep. More water energy here. King of Cups. We got you earth energy, Taurus people pulling some cups here. Some of you may be in a strong period of dealing with things on an emotional level. These cups are about emotions, feelings, okay? King of Cups is very emotional, but he doesn't show it freely, okay? He has emotions for sure, just doesn't freely show them. There could be somebody in your family, in your friend group, your social circle, who may be testing your patience in some way. What else? Messages for Taurus. Six of Cups in the reverse. Look at all these cups. Temperance, which is that water cup energy. All three of these are cups. Three of Cups, King of Cups, Six of Cups in the reverse. Could have to do with children or people younger than you. Could be about a past situation, because we have that Six of Cups. It's in reverse, okay? Some of you might be focusing on the past a little bit too much. Maybe you're kind of holding on to the past. What else? Messages for Taurus. Nine of Swords in reverse. It does cause you some anxiety at times. I feel like it's something you try to fight, okay? So a lot of you have been trying to be patient. This feels like an energy of more so in your recent past or in the past in general. But it's definitely kind of been testing your patience. Whatever this is, what do we get with the Three of Cups? King of Wands. Now we have some fire energy thrown in on this water. Fire energy is coming in to put the fire out. Or to, you know what I mean. To deal with these emotions. So, is this you, Taurus, or is this someone in your social circle? The King of Wands could be somebody you know. Could even be family. I'm not quite sure yet. I'll get more when I go back with my other deck. But the King of Wands is likes to feel in control. That's an action type of energy. We're gonna do something. So it is here with the Three of Cups. So a lot of you are just kind of, like I said before, hanging out with your friends, going out, having a good time. Maybe trying to, if you have been impatient or anxious lately, maybe it's just a thing of you know what, I really need to go out because I'm over it type of energy. So you've just been going out and doing things to get it off your mind. Okay, King of Cups, Three of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. So again, we've got Three of Cups, now we have Three of Pentacles in reverse. It could be related to a work situation or at your job. Some of you, Taurus, may even be kind of stepping away emotionally from, or not trying to get too involved with coworkers, acquaintances. You kind of keep your distance, you're friendly, you're cordial, that kind of thing. Maybe trying to keep some boundaries for some reason here. What about the Six of Cups? What do we get with that for Taurus? Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Now Ten of Pentacles, that is stability, security, effort. Oftentimes, it's my energy for kind of long-term commitment, family, kids type of thing. Some of you may have, I don't know, you might have a divorce coming up soon. It's here with the Six of Cups in reverse. Maybe some of you have just been in your feelings about If you do, like maybe you're in separation, you know, from a partner, that type of thing. I'm going to get my other deck. I'm going to go to the Tarot of the Abyss. This Tarot of the Abyss deck is usually really good at shedding light, going deeper into things. So this should help us out. I'm going to go back to this Temperance with the Nine of Swords. It could even be a family situation where you've kind of, your patience has been tested. Because we've got Temperance kind of bookending this Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me more about the Temperance with the Nine of Swords. Nine of Cups. More emotional energy. Nine of Cups. Emotional fulfillment. This is a more... It implies a singular type of energy, like you being more on your own, you know, with your own happiness. This could just be saying that, you know you're responsible for your own happiness. And you know this is interfering, you know, the impatience, the anxiety, you know it's interfering with your happiness. Six of Cups again in the upright. What's going on, Taurus? What's going on? Twice now. Double confirmation. This is happening a lot lately. My guides do this when they want me to know that this is important for you, okay? There's something here around children or a past, like, love relationship, a marriage, a committed relationship, whatever this is for you. It feels like this relates to something. The relationship doesn't feel current to me, okay? My intuition is, it's kind of like it's picking up, like it's connected to a previous relationship, or one where you're not in that relationship currently, but yet that person is still in your energy somehow, whether it's because you have children, or whether this situation involves children. There's something here that has to do with a relationship from the past, okay? What about the Three of Cups, King of Wands? Knight of Pentacles. Some of you might be spending too much money. If you're going out trying to, like, forget stuff, some of you might be, like, spending a little bit too much enjoying yourselves, okay? And then Nine of Pentacles. Worse, okay. Now this is your energy, because you are an earth sign, and that's what Pentacles are. That is earth energy. And now you've got Nine of Cups and Nine of Pentacles. So for maybe a small portion of you, you know, maybe you did have a relationship in the recent past where you separated, divorced, whatever the case may be, and now you're just kind of living it up, okay? Kind of living that single life again, hanging out with your friends. There could be someone that you've met. It feels like maybe that could be your energy, okay? You could just be trying to, like, take control of how you've, you know, had to be patient and feeling anxious at times, and kind of trying to shut off on an emotional level to deal with it all. And I feel like that's where this passage part comes in. It feels like some of you are just trying to manifest things for yourself, okay? What about the King of Cups with the Three of Pentacles in reverse? Now this, I don't know if this is work related or what this is. Eight of Swords in reverse. More sword energy, but the good news is they're both in reverse, okay? So it tells me that you're just you're doing things to relieve anxiety, okay? Whether it's from a past relationship where you've got to deal with stuff, maybe that because you've got children involved and you can't escape it, or whether it's just cutting off some people from your social circle. Then we have the Hermit. Yeah, there's times where you may kind of withdraw to yourself, do your own thing to relieve that anxiety. And it could be split. So, there could be some of you Taurus out there who are hanging out with your friends, going out, having a good time, drinking, socializing, whatever, and then the other half of the Taurus where you kind of just like, you know what, I need to kind of deal with it on my own, just gonna stick to myself and chill out and, kind of go into hermit mode. So there could be just two different, variations on this for you Taurus out there. Okay, let's see what we're going to get with the Six of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. Tell me more about that, please, Spirit. Tell me more about this. And okay, so now we have the Lover's card. We have the Lover's card, Taurus. Okay. Okay. That's Gemini energy. Here with the Six of Cups in reverse. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. The Spirit, it's almost like I hear my guides kind of laughing, or not laughing at you, but just kind of, throwing stuff in my face to make it obvious. Okay, I've got it. So definitely now that this has come out, it's an energy of getting through the BS of a past relationship. And I don't mean the person or what went on during the relationship, the downfall, etc. I mean going through this passage of manifesting your own dreams. Like, what do I do now? I was with this person for X amount of years, months, whatever, that now you're making the choice to manifest in your own way. Kind of like, well, what does life look like for me now? How do I do that? How do I do this for myself? I'm used to having this other person with me. Because the Lovers it's about a choice. It's about making a conscious decision to do something, okay? But I do feel with this we've got the Six of Cups twice. We got Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, which both kind of signify, they're like a single person energy. And then we've got the Lovers now. So let me get another one on this. So I feel some of you are just, making that choice to kind of move away from the past, get away from the baggage as much as you can, even though a lot of you probably have to see this person because you don't have a choice. And Queen of Cups in reverse, and there's that. Now we have the King and the Queen of Cups. It's in reverse. Emotionally shutting down. Okay, emotionally turning off the faucet. Okay, like, I don't want to feel this anymore. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to, feel those feelings. I've tried to be patient. I've tried to do, this. I try going out with friends and hanging out with family to not think about it. You're not running away from it. You're just, I feel like some of you Taurus out there are just, you're tired of the emotions kind of weighing you down. It's exhausting, okay? I know from experience, and most people do. It can be an exhausting type of energy when you're stuck in this going through things where you're emotionally upset. Okay. And on the right after that, bottom of the deck was the Ace of Pentacles. And here's where I feel, now remember, this is your energy, okay, your earth energy, which is Pentacles. This is the way you're going now, okay? Ace of Pentacles, that is a new start. That's new energy. You know, aces are the beginning of something. You are laying the foundations. You're starting to lay the foundations. You're just beginning. So a lot of you, and this feels more in future energies in the coming months, okay? Maybe the whole rest of the year. Pentacle energy is slow moving energy. And this is an ace, which means it's right at the beginning. You're just now starting to kind of go over the other side of the hill, to get to the other side of the situation, learning how to cope with everything that you have going on in regards to this past relationship, past connection, okay? And you're just learning how to do things for yourself, learning how to manifest for yourself again, and figuring out, like, what do I like to do? What did I do before this person? Who am I? There's a whole, there's so much tied up into that, and it is a difficult thing to go through, okay? Lots of changes, Taurus, but things are on the upswing, and sometimes you just have to, like, turn those emotions off for a while just to kind of catch your breath, okay? Taurus is catching their breath, all right? Definitely getting better. The energy is looking better in the future. So have no fear, have no worries. It'll all be okay. Thanks, guys, so much for watching. Leave a comment down below if any of this resonated for you, and we'll catch you the next time, Taurus. See ya.